Caleb Smith is 96-31 in his collegiate career. So 127 bouts under his belt compared to the 9 that Luke Lilledahl has wrestled collegiately heading into tonight's match. A lot of hand fighting here through the opening 15 and now 20 seconds of the first period. Both wrestlers ear to ear. Lilledahl just seemingly always with a smile on his face, really upbeat, excited for the opportunity here. If he's feeling any pressure with this one, he sure was not showing it in the workouts leading up to this matchup with Caleb Smith. Lowers his level here. Smith sprawls back. Lilledahl and Smith continuing to hand fight. Lilledahl trying to work in a bit. They circle to the right. Lilledahl, good movement here. One side to the other. 1 minute into the opening period. No score here at 125. Lightning Luke Lilledahl was in the room yesterday. Shaden Sparks was asking him about the nickname and where it came from. It was a youth coach that Lilledahl said gave it to him. Just was watching him. He's like, man, you're fast. Like fast as lightning. And Lightning Luke just stuck. And quickness is definitely a big part of his game, but we'll say it is just part of the game. He is just a really good all-around wrestler. For sure, very quick, but boy, he just has technical game, has a real capacity for learning and learning on the fly. Reaches in here, nearly got the right leg. Smith fights him off. A couple of attempts there by Lilledahl to pull in on that right knee. Just couldn't quite get a good hold of it. Now he pulls in on that left arm. Tried to slide back in on the legs. Smith fighting him off. We're under a minute remaining in the opening period. No score here. Lilledahl has been slightly the aggressor, and maybe a little more than slightly the aggressor here to this point of the first period. Now what do we have? A little accidental headgear pull, or the headgear just came down a bit for Smith. Regardless, we're back at it in the center of the mat. Down to 40 seconds left. Lilledahl pulls in here on the head of Smith. Trying to work his way in now is Smith as he takes a couple of steps forward. Lilledahl, though, continuing to work on the head here of Smith. Now circling to the right. Down to 20 seconds left in a scoreless opening period. Luke Lilledahl trying to work his way in under the right side here of Smith. Smith fending him off. Lilledahl working on the head. Lilledahl trying to reach out for that right leg. Again, just can't quite get there. And now Smith half shoots in, and the period will come to an end with no score here between Lilledahl of Penn State and Smith of Nebraska. Penn State leading the dual meet 17-0 after the first 4 bouts. Here at 125, we go to the second period with no score. Caleb Smith of Nebraska takes bottom. Lilledahl will set up on the right elbow. Nope, we get... Well, the official wasn't happy with something. Neither wrestler warned. Kurt Frost says, my fault. We're going to reset it, though. On the right elbow, Lilledahl, clean start here. Up to his feet is Smith. He's out for the escape. The lead is 1-0. Caleb Smith of Nebraska. Lilledahl pulling in on the head. I feel like Lilledahl's going to get that right leg at some point. Trying to work back in here as he pulls in on the head of Smith. Right in the center of the mat. Both wrestlers tying up here. Again, some hand fighting. Lilledahl, a little half shot here. They break apart. We have 1:15 left to wrestle. Lilledahl reaching out for the left leg. Can't quite pull in on that knee. Ear to ear here. Lilledahl trying to lower his level. Smith drops to his knees. Now they break apart. Lilledahl getting a little stutter step. Now reaching back in. Under a minute remaining here in period 2. Smith of Nebraska with the 1-0 lead. Couple of steps forward here by Lilledahl. Again, staying low. Trying to reach out for a leg. Ear to ear again. They break apart. Smith tying up now on that right hand of Lilledahl. Lilledahl walked in here on the left side. Now they break apart. Lilledahl reaches back in. Lilledahl trying to shoot on the right side. Now it comes back on the left. Now back in on the right. Man, count the shots here. Still no warning against Smith. Lilledahl on the attack here in period 2. 15 seconds left in the second. Lilledahl pressuring forward just a bit. Now circling from the right to the left. Tapping at the head is Smith. And we will head to the third period. Luke Lilledahl trailing 1-0 will have the choice. And as you would expect, he will take bottom. Mark Manning, Nebraska's longtime head coach, telling Smith, let's get a ride going here. See if he can. Lilledahl is set in the referee's position. Here comes Smith on the right elbow. On the whistle, Lilledahl trying to work to his feet. He's posted up on his left knee. Smith in on the shoulders, trying to drive forward. Lilledahl getting to his feet. He's out for the escape. This bout is tied 1-1. Lilledahl goes to work, pulling in on the head. 20 seconds into the third. It's a 1-1 bout. Both wrestlers looking for that one clean shot here that could be the difference maker. 1:25 left to wrestle in the third. 8 seconds of riding time advantage on the board for Smith. Lilledahl driving forward here. We get a stall warning issued against Smith. First warning. Nebraska fans don't like it, but felt like that was a long time coming as they battle their way off the far edge of the mat. Still neutral. 1:07 left to wrestle here in the third. It's a 1-1 bout. Lilledahl circles slightly to the right, pulls in on the head here. Under a minute remaining now in the third. It's a 1-1 bout. Lilledahl pulling in on the head. Both wrestlers start circling to the right. Now Lilledahl back to the left, trying to reach out for that right knee, just cannot get there. Again he reaches out, and again sprawling back is Smith. Again Lilledahl shoots in, and Smith fends him off. Now Smith with an underhook in on the left side of Lilledahl, and he tries to drop in on the legs. Lilledahl keeping his hips back, tying up on that left wrist of Smith. We're under 30 remaining here in the third. It's still a 1-1 bout. Both wrestlers tying up here, ear to ear, near the center. Smith tries to lower his level. Lilledahl scrambles behind. Lilledahl gets the takedown in the center of the mat. Luke Lilledahl takes a 4-1 lead. 10 seconds left. Lilledahl loses the leg. Smith is out for the escape. Lilledahl leads 4-2. Smith trying to get into the legs. Lilledahl circles. Luke Lilledahl wins it 4-2. Down goes the All-American for Nebraska. And Lilledahl gives Penn State a 20-0 lead in this dual meet.